Welcome, viewer. Welcome, viewer, to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light. Let me turn this fan off because now I am getting cold. Yeah, I'm getting very cold now. I just needed a couple of glasses of cold water. All right. I think I learned my lesson of eating spicy food. Overindulgent. I am a fanatic when it comes to different types of hot sauce. I want the roof of my mouth to burn. Don't ask me why. I just love spicy sauces, right? So what we're going to be doing, viewer, is we're going to be looking at the overall energy for October, okay? And let's see what's gonna come out. So September's was an updated version, and it was the GOAT. Okay, you can go back on your own time and review that. We have Divine Connection. Okay, we have the Six of Wands for my LGBTQ plus community. Okay, and then we have compassion does not see the future. See the faults of others. It does not see the weakness of people and has no ego. Buddha wisdom. Okay. And the unfolding rose, I believe. What is it? The Rose Oracle. You received Mother Rose, returning to each other, compassion and humanity. I love this. That is direct confirmation for someone. So you're definitely going to be able to move forward in the month of October. So as we're going to start here, let me lotion up my hands. Because they feel a little rough. So let me just give you a little FYI, viewer. So SGL is a new channel, as you can see. So make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success of the growth of the channel, okay? Also, we do have a podcast. It's not a podcast where there's guests. No, it's just like YouTube. There's a lot of collective and general readings there for you, all right? Just FYI, I have uploaded a few videos like YouTube, but you have to have Spotify in order to view this. But it's not required, okay? You can still listen to your readings audio format, okay? That's the difference from the YT YouTube than from the podcast. The link is in the description box. Now, for those of you who need to cleanse your aura, go ahead and use that link as you can, because that's going to eventually come down because I got hit with a copyright. I went to a site that where you can get nature sounds and things like that and put them together and create, anyways, I created an aura cleanse. It got hit. So what I'm going to have to do is purchase sounds, okay, and then put them together. All right. For the most part, I'm not ready to do the bowls and things like that yet, but if need be, I probably may do that. All right. So I don't want to talk too soon. And you can take that aura cleanse wherever you go. I believe the aura cleanse is only 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes? Yeah. Simply 5 minutes. Okay. What else do I need to tell you? Oh, if you are feeling generous, thank you. You can send your generosity, all right, your gift, your donations to CashApp. That information is in the description box, and there is PayPal as well. What else do I need to tell you? All inquiries, email spiritualguidelight@gmail.com. Also, what I like about Anchor is there is a button where you can send me your voice message. All right. So moving forward, let's go ahead and get started. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition. I'm an intuitive reader. Allow this reading to bring clarity, understanding, and confirmation as above, so below. Let's go ahead and see what your October message is in pertaining to seasons of the witch. Okay, that was fast. Because you's a busybody. Busybody. She's a busybody. Oh, you's a busy. The reason why I said that is because I'm looking at the tower. Somebody who's a busybody is about to get stopped in their tracks. Point blank, period. All right. But besides all that drama and hot mess, all right, looking at the good side of it, it says here, don't drink all of life from one flower, for there are many to taste and many to explore. Someone's getting ready to start sowing their royals. Dating. Someone's gonna start dating. Okay. I hope it's one more than oh. And then when I split the deck, so what does it say? Milk and butter. Butter. Be mindful of what you entertain, though. You know, I don't know. Not everybody believes that. Whoever you lay down with, whatever spirits they have, gets attached to you. So be mindful of that. Let's go ahead. You're number one. Whoever, okay, somebody coming back around, okay, in October, because they feel like you're the only one that is able to satisfy them sexually. So this is feeling like friends with benefits for those of you who are single and ready to mingle. I'm getting that some of you who are ready to mingle, possibilities. It's a possibility you may be open to, sexually adult in the month of October. It's not required, but this bee here is one specific bee that has your attention. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Viewer, for October, the further you extend yourself, the more resources, tools, people, and opportunities you shall find. Bee reminds you to keep an open mind, as doing what you've always done will get you what you already have. Consider avenues you would never dream of embracing. You may find a whole new field of flowers from which to pick. So this is saying in the month of October, try new things, okay? And when you do that and make yourself open and available in October, yes, everything that you need is going to be available to you. So to me, it's feeling like your interest is changing in the month of October as well, okay? So let's go ahead and pull your Earth Wisdom. For September, you received Divine Connection. Okay. You're number one. Okay. You're going to be a priority in October. Okay. Be ready for that. That's why you need to be open. Don't hold back. Okay. Let's go ahead. Just one moment. And we will see. So this month, you got Divine Connection. Okay. You may have found yourself being in Scorpio's energy more than anything, okay, in the 8th house for a majority of you. Just a FYI, okay? Doesn't mean that you have, it just, to me, it just feels like someone has recognized patterns, okay? And once you recognize those patterns, it calls the Tower moment in September, okay? You put your sword down, literally. You watch people walk away from you as well. Still working on yourself, right? Which everyone should do on a daily. Okay, we're not perfect, but we try to be. Okay, so divine connection was last month. Well, why am I saying last month? This month. Let's go ahead and see what your Earth Wisdom Oracle is going to be for October. All right. However you embrace October is how your outcome will be. Okay? That's what I was hearing. I'm not telling you that. So that's what I was hearing. All right. What is the viewer's Earth Wisdom for the month of October? Okay. Just one moment. Too many came out. Well, we do have responsibility. Divine light. Remember, we had connection. So you are definitely, but I'm getting like someone is being blinded by the divine light. Not in a bad way, but it's like you got to come back and be present, okay? It's time to come back to reality. And it's like, what do you mean? It's more so like, in order for you to open up, right, to be this priority in October, you have to be able to open up. And opening up means you need to be present, okay? Meaning, if it's a person of interest, make them feel like you're paying them attention and your mind is not elsewhere. If this is job related, know about the company, know about your position. I mean, like really go way beyond and above, okay? And also I'm hearing security. Make sure that you're secure when it comes to knowing that you are attractive and not allowing other people who are territorial to make you feel otherwise. I mean, because you can have 10 people in the room. Everyone's features about themselves is what makes them attractive. Don't allow anyone to rob your center of attention. Because when you do, it causes your own tower moment. Okay? So you're going to have strength to not allow anyone to claim you as territory. Okay? You rock it. Because it's an illusion. Most people who feel so like when it comes to labels, if someone's more secure in a label, they are truly they are very insecure because they need the labels to feel secure, to get the status, right? To feel priority or to accept and receive priority. But when you run into someone who doesn't have labels and their label is themselves, oh, you are powerful, baby. So I do see someone being amongst other people, movers and shakers. All right. You're becoming a mover and a shaker in October. Are you today you've become a mover and a shaker. All right. It says, heal thyself. Okay. If it's regarding today, there's something that you need to accept, that you need to heal. Okay. What was that? What is that? Yeah. I'm also getting, don't associate yourself. If you associate with people who wear labels, it's like, know when to remove yourself without know when to remove yourself without losing that resource. Okay. Oh, that was transformation. Okay. That's your transformation. Becoming number one. Becoming priority. Okay. Whoever this be mindful. Okay. Queen or king, that bees don't mind stinging. Okay. But remember that once you sting, you're basically saying, yeah, someone's willing to risk their life for their queen. Okay. You don't have to question that. Okay. Whoever this is going to be, heal thyself. Came out again, so I'm going to take it for October. Wow. That's why it's saying, okay, now I get it. Yeah. You're definitely a suitor. You have to excuse me. $24 breaks down to 6. Yeah, and then transformation. So there's going to be an ongoing of different aspects of, it's like the more and more people you meet, the more and more parts of yourself you're able to identify. It's like the people you're getting ready to come in contact with or associate with, they're going to help you heal thyself. For some of you in October, others of you who, you keep more to yourself, you're being open to actually facing who you are and learning about yourself. Again, some of you are going to be changing your eating habits. Okay. Your eating style, lifestyle. 24, let's see. What is it suggesting for you for October? All right. It says some illnesses are only physical. Others have deeper roots. In order to move towards better health, you must enlist the help of the dark goddess and enter your heart, confronting your deepest fears. Find the poison that is hurting you and remove it so the healing can occur. All right. So, viewer, you're going to need to say, excuse me, I value my health and I have the courage to do what is necessary to maintain it. I do not merely address symptoms, but go as deep as necessary to root out the problem. So yeah, you're going in deep. I'm really, really confident that it's the moment you read this and then it's just like, boom. Again, you're making yourself a priority here. I love this. You may want to have lavender baths, lavender teas, lavender sprays. There's something about lavender that may be soothing for you, not too much of putting you to sleep, but more so of calming you down in a soothing way so that you can be open to being number one, to being a priority in October. All right? You are a natural healer. This is something that it's like in order for you to heal yourself, you're not truly accepting your gift, but it's like you do see that you heal others, right? But I feel like you'll walk in your true purpose once you truly heal thyself. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and see what's going on with the LGBTQ plus QA. I know they've added some more to it. I don't know. Put it in the comments down below. Let me know. So let's go ahead and see. So for September, you have the Six of Wands, celebrating who you are, celebrating coming out. All right. Celebrating of out with the old and with the new. All right. Hopefully that was successful. If not, it's okay. It is okay. Just know that it's okay to pat yourself on the back. Sometimes you need to give yourself a hug. And how do we hug ourselves when there's no one else to give us a hug? Right? Put our arms up into an X on our chest. Pull in and say, I love you. Okay? Feels really, really good. Or you can be bold and, literally just whoever it is that you want to give you a hug, simply say, hey, I need a hug. Ask and you shall receive. And with that being said, if you're feeling generous, definitely send your gifts of donations to CashApp. Thank you. Moving forward, let's go ahead and see LGBTQ plus what's going on. Yes. Let me clear my throat. Yeah, someone's living in their truth, unapologetically, like I like to say. All right. Yes. You're not letting nobody interrupt your inner peace. The Four of Wands. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. So, look at this. Divine protection and communication. I just looked down and realized that this was here. Okay. I'm going to keep these. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and read these ones to you. I'm not trying to, it all come out for a reason, because for those of you who's LGBT, it's okay. For some of you who haven't came out, it's all right. It's a promise here. Strength with the Ten of Cups. Everything's going to be okay. If you've been nervous about making a commitment to someone, it is ordained here. Okay, and accepted. Your family is going to accept them. For some of you, it's more so your LGBTQ community is your family. All right. So we have communication and divine protection. I'm going to keep these, and I will reference to them throughout the month of October. Okay. Yeah. Some of you're afraid to use your gifts because you see how there's these eyes right here and you're looking. It's like you need to really know that you're protected and understand doesn't matter what you do, you're going to be watched here. All right. Really pay attention to animals. Okay. And why I even said that, because let me go let Lucky in here. It's just Lucky. It's just, I honestly, listen, I have nothing against animals. I love all animals, from the smallest little bug that you barely can see under a microscope. Okay. I'm that loving. I know I was not ready to have a companion, okay, a dog. And unfortunately, for those of you who've been with me for a long time ago, you guys know the back story to that. Okay. And it's not that. It's just, I don't want hair in my room. But at the same time, I don't want him to feel depressed and lonely. You know what I mean? But he always chewing on something. Come on. Somebody in there? Come on. You can come on. You coming, Lucky? See? He like, 1 minute you tripping. 1 minute you telling me I can come in, and 1 minute, come on, Lucky. Come on. 1 minute you saying I can come in, 1 minute you telling me I can't. So, go lay down. You can stay in here, but go lay down. Anyhow, let's go ahead and see what message you have for October for my LGBTQ plus AQ. All right. And just go over there. Oh no, we're gonna put you there. You still won't feel good? No. Well, go lay down. Go lay down. You must not feel good. Go lay down, Lexi. Yeah, you ain't gonna be sleeping in here. Come on. Go lay down. Come on. Go. You're good. Good boy. Good boy. Alright. Motherfucker. See? Ooh. That's what I'm talking about. Ugh. Talk about be nice. Talk about try to be nice. You know what? I just gotta stand for my words. I don't want no dog in my room. And that's nothing wrong with that. So, anyhow, I tried. It's not for me. All right. Anyhow, moving forward. And he sat there and did a little spot. Now I gotta clean that up. Y'all see why I don't want Lucky in here? He can continue to guard the house like he enjoys to do. But it's just, I don't be wanting him to, be by himself for the most part, by himself and feel depressed. Well, maybe he doesn't know. See how concerned I be? All right, we have the 6 of Cups here. All right, October, your inner child is definitely going to be catered to. So it's kind of like you can truly be your authentic self in the month of October. Okay. I'm also getting interracial dating as our interracial dating, as well as interracial relationship. Okay, two different different cultures coming together. Is what I'm getting. It's not for everyone. Okay, if you are everything that I say, doesn't mean. But if it resonates with you, that's good. And if it doesn't, you know how I tell everyone, just put it in your safe deposit box and use it for when you need to. Okay? All right? Okay. Especially when you have a deja vu, okay? And you're trying to make a decision to go to the left, to the right, or to simply press forward, you know? But for the most part, it's a standstill, right? It's not a standstill of confusion. It's a standstill of this. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Okay. And what I was saying was, it's the standstill of like not disregarding everyone. It's not a selfish energy. It's kind of like at a standstill of looking at the whole picture and accepting that you are not the only one in your in your um in your in your life. Okay. All right. So what's next? We're gonna go ahead and pull your Buddha wisdom for September. What you received was compassion. And it says, I've been talking about compassion for quite some time with you guys. All right. Hey, I've been broken down too. So don't sit here and be like, oh, yeah, SGL. No, I'm a part of the collective too. All right. So sometimes when I tell you guys and I'm like, oh, yes, I know this is a collective energy, it's because I can relate. Okay. I can definitely relate. So it says, compassion does not see faults in others. It does not see weakness of people. And it says, it has no ego. And I truly am a firm believer that, viewer, a majority of you accepted your own faults, not of others, but within yourself. You accepted your weaknesses, right? As well as accepting both faults and weakness allowed your ego to be tamed. Okay. So now it's like you're ready to take on October of making yourself a priority, right? Because we can say we're making ourselves a priority and then realize that that's not truly what we're doing. Okay. And that's okay. That's what I need you to understand. Trying to get you to understand is you can have a to-do list. Everyone's not going to be successful at completing their to-do list. Okay. It could be too much, right? So if someone has learned maybe to just do one thing a day, all right? All right, to do. So let's go ahead and see what your October thing is. For some of you, you're like, one thing a day. What about my personal responsibilities? Everyone is different. I'm not talking about personal responsibilities, okay? And you're not being stubborn. Don't think you're a stubborn person, whoever you are. You know, one thing I've learned about being stubborn is it's a hindrance, okay? It's a combative energy, especially with people who have interest of making you a priority. Don't push people away, all right, in the month of October, who's willing to make you a priority, all right? All right, what is the viewer's Buddha wisdom for October? And I will be pulling your spirit animal for the month of October. I just want to get a really, really good shuffle here. We're 34 minutes in. Okay. What? I love this. These cards are so smooth. All right. It says, once I and mine are given up, there is no limited individual. There is only the wisdom which pervades everything. I'm going to say this again. It says, once I and mine are given up, there is no limited individual. There is only the wisdom which pervades everything. It's giving a confirmation of what I said, right? Right? That stubbornness, that control issues, right? Accepting your own faults and your own weakness and looking in other people's faults and weaknesses and telling ego to sit down. Having the strength to truly be your authentic self. So September, collectively, a lot of tower moments of you having to deal with people walking away from you. And that was your ego of saying, yeah, whatever. I'm working on me, but that was an illusion. Okay. All right. So that is your, and I will be referencing this throughout your readings in October. All right. Everyone, and that's the thing, is to accept everyone's belief system when it comes to October. All right. Some people like to celebrate October as harvest, and some people like to celebrate October in the month to be able to, Hallows Day, Hallows Eve, all that stuff. Okay. Let's go ahead and pertaining to your Oracle of the Rose Oracle for September, you receive Mother Rose. Okay. Returning to each other, compassion and humanity. This is speaking of self. Okay. All right. You learned a lot about yourself in October. A lot of confessions in September. Whether you want to accept it or not. Okay. It's as if I'm seeing someone make mistakes and chase those who are willing to walk away. Okay. Not all, but some. Okay. And you know what's so ironic? This was the initial channeled message. You're going to have to go ahead and just review. You can always go back. That's why it's available to you. Okay. So let's go ahead and see. Oh, let me read. What was it? The Mother Rose? Let me find that. As if I can find that. Or I can. I would just have to take my time going through this deck. Here it is. It says, returning to each other, compassion and humanity. What did we learn in September? Compassion. And that compassion broke some of us down. Collectively. I know it did for me. You get what I'm saying? And so, Mother Rose here. Seeing deeper within yourself. Okay? Let me find it. All right? Just give me a moment. I'm going to go to the page that it is. All right, 94. All right. All right. So I'm just going to ask you some questions, viewer, that you can write down, and this will help you navigate in October. It says, which relationships are difficult for you now? Okay. Who has hurt you? How can you soften and express your truth without being defensive? How can you open yourself up to the possibilities that true truths can exist at once? Okay. So those are some questions to ask yourself. Okay. So that you can heal thyself. Okay. Remember to heal thyself. This is dealing with communication. It's definitely going to allow you to break free. All right. Something that you've been wanting truly been wanting and understanding by you being able to release that you are divinely protected. Okay. Just one moment. Let me say something. That could be someone's fear. That the moment that you choose to work on yourself here is a moment that you're going to feel that someone's going to walk away from you. Okay. An unexpected tower moment, all because you want to put yourself first. Maybe that's how people were looking at you, that you only thought about yourself in the month of September. So, moving forward, write it down and make it plain, make it clear. Okay. I will reference that communication. I probably would do your own separate reading pertaining to each one, or I might do them all together, because when I do it threes, that lets me know it's mind, body, and soul. Okay, so letting me know it's a oneness. And what did we have pertaining to the B? One. You are the priority here. I think some of you are fearing of putting yourself first. I'm here to tell you that once you do that, it's hard to not put yourself first. All right. Let's go ahead. What rose oracle do you have for the viewers for October? Open. Thank you. All right. Open, open, open. I've referenced this over and over again, and I'm going to continue to say open. Say yes. Expand through extremes. Trust life. You are the author and creator of your life, viewer. For some of you, you haven't really accepted it yet, and that's okay. You're learning yourself, okay? You can take small steps and priorities. This could literally be setting your time up, setting your alarm clock, or making a special tea, on a certain day, starting off really, really small. Simply just, telling yourself, I love you. You can understand? Making yourself a priority. There's this thing of needing to truly practice grounding in the month of October. Okay, so let's go ahead and read open. All right. All right. This is probably one of the biggest challenges of life, keeping your heart open through the extremes. No one is immune to the highs and lows of the human experience, for the ecstasy to the agony, the joy to the grief, the love to the loss. We can't bypass the difficult parts of being human if we want to truly experience the bliss. And if you close your heart off to the grief, you won't be able to fully express the joy. The rose teaches us this season after season. She knows that if she does not surrender to each of the seasons, come summer, she won't be able to bloom. Birth teaches us this too. The safer the mother feels, the more she can open. Living and dying with your heart open is truly a courageous act, as a life well lived is full of losses and tragedies, as well as a great love, triumphs, and adventures. When we're going through difficult times, viewer, when we most want to separate, The healing is often found in connections, not separations. When we close our hearts and shut down because the pain is too much, we often find ourselves more separate than before. The rose shows us how to open to the world, no matter what the day brings. This card is here to encourage you to say yes to life, to expand through the extremes, and to put your 2 feet wholly and completely in. All right? How can you say yes to life, viewer? Okay? So we have that for the month of October. Okay? Let's see. And then we're going to conclude with your spirit animal for the month of October. All right? So make sure that you look out for your readings. We're going to go over healing thyself, divine protection, and communication for October. Okay? Don't force anything. You don't have to force anything in October. Know that. Believe that. Receive that. All right? So let's go ahead and pull your spirit animal. I think I'm going to pull your empath too. And I'm going to shed some light on you. We're 46 minutes in, and that's fine. Let me see something. All right, let's go ahead and see what your spirit animal is for the month collectively for the month of October. I don't know why I can't say October. I've been having difficult times with it. Definitely. All right, what is your spirit animal for? It's a lot going on. That starfish. All right. Truly knowing who you are. You got a camel. Truth. And this raccoon here. Very smart. So we have air, earth, water, fire energy. I think this bear is star energy. I'm not reading these. We have Scorpio. How many is that? Yeah, that's what I'm about to do right now. Thank you, Spirit. You'll see what I'm doing right now. Some of you probably already know what I'm doing. And then I will pull the collective. So yes, I am pulling all 12 zodiac signs. So you can know your animal spirit for this vulture came out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's get 2 more. Let me shuffle these. Nightingale. And what I was trying to get you to understand in your overall collective, the collective animal spirit is the dragon. Okay, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So Aries, you have Nightingale. Taurus, tiger. Gemini, the beaver. Cancer, hummingbird. Wait a minute. Oh, nightingale. Why did I thought you? Goodness gracious, beautiful. Some of you may see a lot of finches. Okay. We have hummingbird. Who is this? Cancer? Yeah. And then Leo, you have scorpion, Virgo, raccoon, Libra, horse, Scorpio, vulture, Sagittarius, elephant, bear, Aquarius, camel, and Pisces, starfish. Okay, I will do these separately for you guys, and we will look at the energies that are around it. But till then, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the collective spirit animal, okay, which is the dragon. All right, go the distance. All right, it's okay. Let's go ahead and read your thing, the dragon. This is definitely just automatically, it's making me feel oneness as well. Let me find it, just one moment. It feels like it's the last page or something, but it's not. All right, this is beautiful. So viewer, your spirit animal is talking about seeing one's most true self, all right? This is talking about seeing your true self, all right? About knowing thyself. So we will talk about that in your own separate reading and collectively, all right? So let's go ahead and what was I going to do for you? I said I was going to do something for you. I can't recall. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to shed overall light, and I was going to also draw an empath card for those of you who, you more keep to yourself, which is okay. All right, we all work differently, and that's something that some of us need to accept. It's kind of like thyself. So you're taking baby steps to get back out, right? To be open, right? So let's go ahead and pull. I'm going to do your empath first. This is October's reading. So you may be feeling like, okay, SGL is doing a lot. No, I'm not doing a lot. We're pulling the energies for October. Okay. Something you can always go back to and reference to. All right. So I'm going to shuffle that real good. Make sure that I never ask people to like, but just go ahead and click the like button. Okay. I never ask people to do that. All right. Let's go ahead and pull your empath oracle. And do one more good shuffle. One thing that I love about majority of you in the collective is your patience, right? You have been able to work with patience. Okay. All right, you see that popped out. It says trusting your destiny here. I love that. So let's go ahead and read that and see what comes and see what messages come out. I will personally go back and we will talk about this in more depth. Okay, so we have trusting destiny. You may find yourself in Taurus's energy in the month of October. It could be in and out. Okay, it's giving me the Two of Pentacles as well as the being fulfilled as a learning process, and because twos deal with balance and harmony. All right. So some of you who are tarot readers, are you a medium of some sort? It's okay to have little notes here because it's a lot of information to, retain. All right. And once you keep doing that repetition, once you learn that, then yeah, add on more information. Okay. It's because that was a channel message that I was getting in the beginning of the reading, but it kind of came in and then it left. And it was something about like something getting old. No, it's not getting old, especially as some of you, let's say you're a tarot reader and all you have is the beginner deck. No, use that deck. You get what I'm saying? You may be feeling like, don't do this for the viewers. That is going to come. What is aligned to you is going to come. All right? Or whatever it is that you do, don't do it where you will lose yourself. Okay? You're gaining yourself. That's what we're doing. Right? So let's go ahead and read Trusting in Destiny. Is that what it says? Yeah, Trusting in Destiny, number 2. All right. This is what I love. And that you're going to be understanding and trusting that in the month of October, that your empathy is a sacred gift. Okay. And understanding to remind yourself whenever you have those highs and lows, right? When that Two of Pentacles, when things, it just kind of just feels not balanced, or the Two of Cups, when you just don't feel fulfilled. You may be feeling like you're being taken advantage of, right? Remember that everything happens for a reason. And I remember myself getting in a position where I was kind of not a confrontational, but it wasn't even a debate. A person literally was like, no, there's no such thing. And I'm like, no, everything does happen for a reason. They're like, no. And I listened to their point of view. And then I told them mine, despite they already made up their mind that there's no such thing. Okay. So there's this understanding that your belief system may not be accepted, or the way your wrongs and your rights may not be accepted in the month of October. That's not your problem. Don't allow that to eat you up. Don't allow that to take you back to a person that you've grown out of, or a situation that you got out of. Okay? And so it says, the basic message of this painting, if you can see it really good here, the basic message of this painting is absolute trust in the process of the human experience. The woman depicted in this card has become one with her path and can even influence it by trusting in her life's purpose. A finger is in place on her throat and silences her, representing that the magic of her path and our power to influence it is something beyond the realms of words. So definitely trust the process. We will get deeper into that later to come. All right. So let's shed some light on your reading, and then we will conclude. Okay. All right. I'm going to shuffle this really good. So definitely get your your pens, pencils, or whatever, you can always come back to this reading just so that you can jot down. So all of your overall energies that were pulled for October. Okay. Now, shed light on the collective. I'm going to shuffle these up really, really good. All right. Shed light on the collective for October. So basically, this is what I want you guys to understand. When I do your monthly pulls, this is not something in the sense of like pulling energies of romance, love, marriage, money, career. It's nothing like that. This is overall energy for October of what you can reference to when you need clarity and understanding, when you need, guidance, especially when there's readings that's being channeled that don't resonate with you. You have your overall October to reference to. All right, especially for those of you who are mediums, psychics, and tarot readers. And necessarily you don't have to be. That's why I said collectively. All right. Yeah, there is only light. Let's go ahead and read that. And I will pull this aside and do your own personal general reading pertaining to the energies surrounding this. All right. And it simply says, darkness is just the absence of light. All right. Greet the sun each day, viewer. Breathe particles of sunlight into your chest to lighten the load of your heart. Okay. It says, light is sought after and extraordinary. We seek clarity of light and lightness of being in light bulb moments. Light bypasses the analytical mind and takes us straight into loving wisdom. It is time for you to step into your shining light by illuminating. Let light in. Today is a day to release any disturbances in your energy. Happiness will come naturally unless you do something to prevent it from happening. Release all that is stopping happiness from flowing into your world, and it will appear before you. It seems too easy, but it's truly that simple. Until you realize this, you will remain connected to the belief that struggle is required, perhaps more respected. Lesson laden path. We often take on the belief that if we struggle, others will think more of us and we will appreciate things more. When we go against our soul, you move away from your brightness. The darkness is a sign. It is a time to feel your way back into your heart and soul. Okay? Again, you are the creator and author of your life. Okay? Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, viewer, and that is you and I.